I'm Eva Friedlander, and I would like to introduce you to my new book, 9 Lives of a Marriage, A Curious Journey. The co-author of my book is Mickey Goodman, who is an excellent writer and a very sensitive individual in writing my memoirs and the story that I'm about to tell you. My life and my husband's life, George, and our coming to America all the way from Hungary. We have met after the war when everything started to come back to life in Budapest, Hungary, which is my home country and the city where I was born and raised. Since I was multilingual, and so was my mother, it seemed to me logical that we could be generating some money and interest and clientele by offering services to people who were desperately scrambling for documentation on their real estate property, on bank accounts, on personal documents, birth certificates. One day, an unusually attractive small little convertible stopped in front of my shop, and a young, good-looking guy stepped out of it in a trench coat and entered my office. He came to my shop and gave me a handful of documents to start working on, and that's how George entered my life. Suntan, beautiful blue eyes, and a chanting and winning smile, and tremendous sense of humor. The kind of humor that I never heard before, and laugh is what I needed so desperately after so many bitter experiences and such sadness about not knowing what my father's fate became. He was a sunshine, and he was absolutely the shining light that I needed to put me back in life and enjoy freedom and the liberation which we waited for so long. George then went back to Italy. I joined him in 1948 in August, and we had a beautiful reunion in Venice. We stayed a couple of days, visited with some of his old friends, and then moved down to Rome, where he was already working. We had a wonderful many years there, and time came for us to come to the States, since we were very lucky to receive our immigration visa. George and I arrived to New Orleans, and although we knew much about New Orleans and looked forward to see it, we were too tired and too exhausted to enjoy it, so we got on the train and came to Atlanta. We established our life, and George, in a couple of weeks, started his research work at Emory University. But soon I got into my really favorite activity, which I was hoping and waiting for, which is dealing with art and being a consultant and appraiser. In this seemingly idyllic life and a successful career for George and for me, there was an issue that became more and more prevalent, and that's the role of the third person, a woman who entered our life and permanently marred our relationship. For a long while I thought that there is no hope and no way that this can go away. I considered major moves and I discarded them, and then something happened that changed the picture completely. I felt that I did the right thing, holding our family together and staying with a situation that was rather painful, and my rewards came at the end. Trying to find satisfaction in a chosen profession, devotion and care for the children, and faith in yourself that I will overcome. I think you're going to find this book very interesting, entertaining in many ways, sad and happy, unhappy life. This is my life.